Ken here, the unemployed prop guy who's haven't done a video in a while because I've been employed a lot. I'm here to talk about epoxy, the 3M epoxy applicator gun. Ugh, sorry, I got epoxy on me, and that's just yeah. I love epoxy. Acetone cleans it right up. So this is a 3M applicator gun, and they sell tons of different kinds of applicators or epoxy cartridges. This is 420. It's black and it has a 20-minute pot life. This is just a 5-minute epoxy, but these are, I don't know, 20-some bucks. They're really expensive, and I don't want to pay that. I mean, some of the big full pink contract shows come in there, and they have tons of this stuff. But I need to save every penny I can. So I bought a whole bunch of these empty canisters with a plunger. This is a 1-to-1 pre-mixing nozzle that mixes the epoxy. A little waste, but that's okay. And you only have, 5-6 minutes of runtime with the 5-minute epoxy before it gets all messed up in there. So yeah, I got these for my personal stuff and whatever, but I like using the cheaper epoxy. But I do buy the 3M gun because tools, I buy the best tools available, and 3M makes the best one of these, and I'm okay with that. So what do? Well, I grab a Sharpie. First thing I do is I mark the cap so I know when I take the cap off which way it's going to be, so I don't mix A and B together. I mark this A and B. I mark this A. I mark it B. I get the epoxy. I take the Sharpie, get it out of the way. Ew, I'm getting... and so what is this? This is A. This is A. So I want to fill up A. Let's do a time lapse because this takes forever. Hey, I wanted to interrupt this boring time lapse, talk about a few things. So yeah, you don't see me actually squeezing the gun. You squeeze it and the plunger goes into the back of the epoxy canister, and there's different plungers for different ratios. I'm using the 1-to-1 for just the 50/50 epoxy, 5-minute epoxy, because I usually use that the most. The applicator shuffled because the applicator doesn't last long because once it starts mixing, it starts curing. So you'd want to use something with a non-5-minute epoxy if you're doing a lot of epoxying. So yeah, let's get back to the action. Okay, now you get it about the same level. Make sure you have a good paper towel. Okay, so now you take the caps, insert them. There's one. I did a little too much glue, but it should be fine. Then you put it on the gun. See, I did it a little too much. Okay, there it goes. Close up the gun. It's going to start running the second. I got pressure in there. Take off the cap. And now you could just do this and it'll pre-mix, and then you'd have to take a stick and mix it. And like I said, lots of paper towels are your friend, so you don't get the nozzle all clogged. And you could take a toothpick and clean that out too before you start. Then I insert the mixing applicator, and then you take your stick and you hit the epoxy. See, it's pre-mixing. This is embarrassing, but it's okay. My boss just got here. Okay, so you mix, and you glue on your object. Done. A cheap way to do epoxy applicator messy crap. Ta-da! Ciao.